Okay, we're going to try a take two. I started to go live and then it cut out, so we'll see if we have a better shot this time. So happy Thursday. Welcome to Inspired Thoughts. This is Kimberly here. I am inside my home. Usually I am outside, but it's actually, I don't know if you can see, can't really tell from here, but it is rainy, like super soggy here in Southern California, which is not something that people around these parts are very used to. And it has been raining since yesterday. It rained heavy all night long. Trees are down, creeks are overflowing. It is boggling the mind, but pretty heavy rain here today. And so what it had me thinking about is I took Tyler to school this morning, and at first in the car, he was saying, "Oh, Mommy, it's Valentine's Day. And by the way, happy Valentine's Day, you beautiful souls." But he was saying, "Mommy, it's Valentine's Day. It shouldn't be raining on Valentine's Day. It should be sunny and warm." And I said, that would be lovely. We love it when it's sunny and warm, but especially here where we live, we really want to appreciate the rain too, because through most of the year here in Southern California, the conversation is all about the fact that we don't have enough rain. This area spends a good portion of the year in drought. And so the fact that there's rain is something to be celebrated. And then as we got out of the car, we had a bit of a walk to school and we had our umbrellas and everything. He had his rain boots. Me, not so much. I live in Southern California now, so what do I need rain boots for, right? Today I needed some rain boots, so I may need to be on the lookout for those because we have more coming. But anyway, he was so tickled that I was getting so soaked and my feet were getting wet, as you could not avoid the rivers, much less the puddles, as we were making our walk. But it reminded me of this quote. I think it's Vivian Green that said, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain." And that happened for us in a literal sense this morning, because we danced, we hopped, we skipped, we jumped in the rain, and it was so much fun. We were just giggling pretty much the whole walk from the car to Tyler's classroom. And by the time I got home, I had to go up to my bedroom and change immediately because I was drenched. Even the shirt I was wearing underneath my jacket was soaking wet because the jacket got so wet. It was that like heavy wind sideways kind of rain. But it was really a good reminder that, two things. One, rain is unavoidable. Storms in our lives are unavoidable. And, luckily there are some stages in life where things are less rocky than others. And there will be some stages in life where the storm feels almost unbearable, where the rain is going sideways and trees are falling around you. That's an analogy. But it can feel that intense. And what we want to remember is that, one, you don't want to just sit back and do nothing. If things are kind of rough for you right now, or you're going through something, don't just wait for the storm to pass. Find a way to, you could call it dance in the rain for sure. Find a direction to focus where you have something that you are grateful for or something that brings you joy. That is certainly an option. For me, a favorite option has always been, I can't say has always been, but for about a decade now has been to go inward to find ease, to tune in, to find a sense of ease. I think that when we on a regular basis, and you hear me talk about this a lot, when we on a regular basis take the time to tune in a bit to who we are through, meditation, prayer, time out in nature, those things that help us find flow and just be in the moment, it really helps us tune in to find a sense of ease. And then when the storms come, it's not that the storms won't come anymore. It's that when they do, you're able to navigate your way through them in such a different way than you ever had the capacity to before. So the Vivian Green quote is, don't life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And I am all for that, both in the literal sense, as I did this morning and got drenched and was still giggling as I got in the car. And in the heavy rain, I still went and got my Starbucks. So, hey, it wasn't that bad. So in the literal sense, finding joy even among the contrast, being willing to even shift focus if need be, because in our lives, no matter what, we can always find something in our lives to complain about, be mad about, be sad about, etc. And in that same space, and that's on that same day, in that same moment, we can always look around within our lives and find something to appreciate, to love, to be grateful for. And for me, that's dancing in the rain. For me, being able to shift focus and be grateful even in times where there are certainly justifiable reasons to feel sad or doubtful or fearful or angry, making a conscious choice. You know what, I'm gonna feel whatever necessary feelings I need to feel for what I might be moving through in this moment. However, I then get to choose. I then get to choose if I am going to dwell there or I'm going to shift, and I'm going to dwell in possibility and appreciation. And it's a practice. You know, it's taken me a long time to even be able to sit here and say that that's something I choose to do, because for a long time when I started to, I often say learn, but when I started to kind of remember a lot of things, because a lot of times I think life's wisdom isn't about learning anything, it's about remembering things that we've forgotten. And when I started to remember what it means to really own my experience and choose where I focus my energy and my attention, and tune into who I really am, all of those things, it's hard at first. You know, it's hard at first to understand the power of it when you're first getting in the habit of it. But I have to tell you that you'll never regret going down the path of honoring yourself. You'll never regret going down the path of staking claim on your own life experience, realizing and understanding that you are the creator of your experience, that the power is yours. And if necessary, it's yours to take back if you've given it away. No one's taken it from you, but for a lot of people, they've given it away. But you can take it back and really own your life experience, and then choose to honor yourself in that way, as well as just tuning in, taking the time for yourself to really connect with an inward focus. You know, we spend so much of our time, so many hours of our days, so many days of our week, putting our energy out into the world. You do it too. We all do it. You put your energy out into the world in service of others, nurturing others, loving others, and we thank you. It is so beneficial for us, and it is so appreciated. But equally important is you taking the time to call the energy back into this moment and into you to fill your cup so that you can weather the storms that life may throw your way. And not just weather them. Weather them sounds like survive them. I don't want you to just survive the storms in your life. I want you to learn to dance in the rain. I want you to find a sense of ease as well as a sense of joy in even the most challenging moments of your life. And it's not a perfect practice. This isn't about getting this right 100% of the time, but it is about being able to get to a point through consistent practice, through consistent willingness to try to see things differently, a consistent willingness to reframe things, have a little bit different perspective. It's through that you can start to live the vast majority of your life in a state of appreciation. And that's what I've learned. Or that's what I've remembered, as wisdom has found me over the course of my journey. So that's what I felt inspired to share today. Again, Vivian Green's quote, life isn't about avoiding the storm or waiting for the storm to pass. That's what it was. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It is about learning to dance in the rain. So wherever you are today, whether it is sunny or snowing or raining, whatever the case may be, dance. And whatever that might look like for you, it could literally be dancing. It could be just finding something joyful, something that lights you up in some way, something that sparks joy within you. And if you are in a metaphorical sense going through a storm of some kind, I wish the same for you. I wish for you the willingness to see things differently, a willingness to take a step back and make a conscious choice to shift your perspective, and also to honor yourself by turning your focus inward a bit so that you can tap into the power that's there that will always bring you a sense of ease. Because God's within each and every one of us, and all of the peace, contentment, joy, and ease to be found in life is to be found right there, right there. So don't wait for the storm to pass, my friends. Dance in the rain, find your ease, find your joy, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. If you're catching this, ladies, if you have not yet joined the Inspired Life Tribe, that is our free private Facebook group. It's just a community. It's a women only. Sorry, fellas. It is a women only community, the Inspired Life Tribe. Ask to join it. I go in every day and approve those that have asked, as long as they're of the women group. Again, no offense, fellas, but we want a place where we can kind of go be girls and talk girl talk, and but it is a place where it's a few hundred strong now of women who are on this journey together. We want to live our most inspired lives, hence the name Inspired Life Tribe. So head in there, and I'll approve everyone that asks to join each day so that we can continue to grow this community, this tribe of incredible women, not women who are living the perfect life with nothing going wrong, but women who we're all human, living life with challenges and struggles, and we get to have this safe place to go to both, of course, share inspiration, feedback, ideas, but also a place to go if you're looking for support, or if you are struggling through something. Come there and ask for the support, and I guarantee you, I've seen it happen, I guarantee you that women will come to your aid, who are on this same path that you are on to live your most inspired life. So I wanted to be sure to tell you about that, because that's kind of the daily gift we can give each other to connect on a regular basis. And then I will look forward to being on with you again live next Thursday. So if our paths don't cross before then in some way, shape, or form, just know that I am sending you much, much love.